Hello, my angels and devils, and all who may wander here. It is Amanda Christina, and I'm going to attempt to sit here and have a conversation with you. I don't know what about yet. Whilst I drink my Churro Frappuccino. Well, in my case, Churro Thickshakeachino. And I will tell you, it is every bit as amazing as the last video made it sound like. I'm hoping my videos are straight. This is the first time I'm playing with the new camera in my lounge room. It's a little bit more difficult to get things right, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to... One thing I will say is the homemade churros, because I did cook them a bit longer because I didn't like the doughy centre, definitely need to be eaten hot. They're nice. But they're definitely nicer when they're fresh and hot. I only made these a few hours ago, or a couple of hours ago though. How is everyone? What have you been up to? So it's been quite a week for me this week. I had I had counselling this week. Trip to town after counselling. Lots of happy mail to send out. Couple of small orders in my store. Incident at Jolly Ollie's where I am extremely grateful their shelves are the industrial type. I cannot get over how good this is and that I made it. It's so good. Oh, my paper straw doesn't like it though. I'm gonna eat these first. This is really good. You can find all the recipes online for all of these things, for the different syrups and stuff. I kind of just make mine up when it comes to the syrups. As I said, I had a look and realised that I wouldn't want loads of cinnamon dolce syrup because I don't do flavoured coffee and stuff. So, yeah. I will say I'm thinking of changing what I was going to make for the picnic from taco chicken legs to churros. I've also been kind of pushing myself a little bit, but not too much, just because I am still really run down. I was really sick on Tuesday morning, and that's kind of thrown me for a loop this week for the fact that I've been more tired. But then I haven't, although I did sleep most of yesterday, which was Saturday, although this video probably won't get uploaded until Tuesday or the next Tuesday. So, yeah. So you'll have to let me know if this is something you'd like to try or if you think you'd enjoy it. I'm actually blown away by it. Like, I really did not expect it to be as good as it is. Sorry, I've got a little bit left in the bowl and I don't want to waste it. I'm not a big milkshake person either. Like, I like a milkshake every so often, but it's not like I can live without it. Like, I know some people have to have smoothies and stuff, and I've never really been into... I like the odd milkshake here and there. This is really good, and I have the stuff to do it again, so I may well do it again this week. Just without the churro. And the only reason for without the churro is that I don't want to go through the hassle of making. They're actually not too hard to make. The only thing is I split my piping bag, and the dough is... I actually found it easier to roll the dough into the shape with my hands than actually pipe it. So I'm just trying to clean the glass up as I go because it went everywhere. Like, it went everywhere. This is a new glass too. I tend not to open too many glasses because I am a horribly accident-prone person who breaks things. Not deliberately, just drops things, has accidents, knocks things off tables, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got all of that. I'm just going to sit here and have a chat. Let's see. I've been working on some Star Wars themed flip books there's like 3 girls actually there's a few people a lot of us October people around. There are lots and lots of October birthdays. I'm not sure if you're going to get to see this straight or not. I'm having trouble because my laptop's not straight, but yeah. And this is the other weird thing. Is that I'm not used to is that, look, there's 2 of me. So yeah, but at least that's because it's a webcam and not just a regular camera. I feel like I've made such a mess. So I've been doing a few things lately. Like, I kind of had an incident where I was having a really, really noise sensitive day the first time I put on my benchtop dishwasher a couple of years ago. And since then, I've avoided using it. And what I've realised is that I shouldn't be avoiding using it. I should either set it up for when I'm not home or try and see if when I'm home it's just not as bad as I thought it was. So I tried it yesterday and I did a load of dishes. Admittedly I stacked them the wrong direction, but I looked up online and stuff, so that's sorted. I just had to do them a couple of times. And yeah, so that was pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to drink all this. Anyway, yeah, so that's something I can utilise that'll help me out a lot now. The irony is that back when I had my inheritance, I stocked up on Rinse Aid and the super concentrated finish powder because Deals Direct Grocery Run had them for relatively cheap. And it's hard to get, especially the Rinse Aid. It is very hard to get that cheap. So yeah, I have plenty of that. I just don't want to run up my bill by running it all the time, but it only holds a small amount. However, on saying that, once I'm caught up on everything, I probably am only going to have to run it maybe once or twice a week, which when you consider doing hot water in a sink for dishes and stuff should be about the same, or maybe not much extra, but it shouldn't be too bad. I've also started catching up on my washing again. All signs that, you know, things are starting to look up. My turbo oven did die. However, I'm getting money from my mother for Christmas for my birthday, which is in 2 weeks from today. So I'm getting money for my birthday, so on Tuesday, so that will cover. I'm not getting another turbo oven this time. I found a Russell Hobbs convection toaster oven thingy, so I'm getting that to try instead. It takes up to a 12-inch pizza, so it'll be interesting and fun to play with. I just thought, because I can't really bake in the turbo oven, but I'd like to be able to bake a bit more. What else can I tell you? What else is going on? Yeah, I have a birthday, nothing exciting, but I am going on a picnic with friends if they all don't pike on me at the last minute, which they did last time, but we won't talk about that. What else can I tell you is going on? My brother-in-law is over from England, which is nice. He's here for a couple of weeks. Actually, I think he'll be here he'll be going home just before my birthday, I think. This is worth making. Even if you don't make all the components yourself, even if you just buy like a caramel and a I don't think you can buy the cinnamon dolce syrup, but you can buy the vanilla syrup and the caramel syrups, like the Starbucks type syrups. You can also buy that kind of thing at Gloria Jean's, which I think is our version of Starbucks and has been around here longer than Starbucks has. My nearest Starbucks, however, is in Sydney, which is about 3 hours away, so that wasn't an option for me. I actually haven't been to Sydney for and stayed there for a couple of years now, which is kind of sad. I miss my Sydney friends. It's one of those things that if I had the money, I'd go do the Sydney Doll Bear and Craft at the Penrith Fire Museum Doll Bear and Craft show, because I really enjoy that one. But now that I live down here, I need 3 or 4 nights accommodation. And the table's really cheap though. They're only $115, and it's usually on the weekend before or after, the Paper Crafts Festival. Certainly getting my dairy today. I don't know why I thought I'd try this, but I thought I would. If I upload it, I upload it. There's lots of little bits going on. Like, I'm trying to get my Poe Party bows done because I really, really do want to have them finished within a week or 2. I know what I'm doing for Louisa May. I know what I'm doing for Hemingway and someone. Oh, I've been tossing up ideas for Oscar Wilde. And I also have another idea to try for Poe's bow with a quote Kobachin instead of an image of Poe. But that Edgar Allan Poe bow is already spoken for. If I change my mind on sending it to the cast, it's already been snapped up. Someone's already like, if you decide to sell it. But I didn't really want to I didn't want to sell them because I do think it would be a really nice thing to send, or at least to Shipwrecked Comedy. If they want to give them to the cast, they can. I guess that's their choice. But I really did want to send something to Mary-Kate and Sinead and Sean because they did such an amazing job with Poe Party. I'm always so proud of the things I get to back on Kickstarter and Indiegogo and stuff, because it's content that you wouldn't get to see otherwise. It's not something that, like, Poe Party isn't something you would see on your normal television. It's not like, we have the movie Clue, and if you've ever seen the movie Clue, it's kind of like that with very famous authors instead, and it's wonderful. It's whimsical, it's funny, it's gripping and engaging. Which reminds me, I've still got to do my Why I Love Poe Party video. So things I just learned. Paper straws and thick shakes don't like each other. I feel like I've put in this momentous effort today just to do this, and it seems so funny, like, because yesterday I slept most of the day, I was up till 3 a.m. and it wasn't until about 1 that I started doing the syrups anyway. So I made the white chocolate syrup and I made the caramel syrup, and I didn't go to sleep until like 6 or something, but I was awake early, and then I sort of was like, by about 10 I was like, oh, I can't sleep, but I kept pretending to try. The reason in the video that will go up before this that I used the Mixmaster is my blender died, and it actually makes a really good thick shake. I think that's what I'd do from now on regardless, because it makes a really nice thick shake. Super simple, super quick, and a bit less mess. You've only got the 2 beaters to end up cleaning rather than a whole blender, which I think is a little bit easier too. That is really filling though. I'm trying to think what else I've got coming up. My mum's birthday's on the 13th, which coincidentally is my next psychiatrist appointment, which I'm not looking forward to. But that's okay, and I have to do a new mental health care plan with my doctor, which is not that much fun, but I'll make sure I ask them if I can do that when I have the next psychiatrist appointment. I have that whole process to start with Centrelink again, which is probably the thing I'm least looking forward to about next month, is because I know how stressful that is for me. So my next sort of week or two are going to be spent trying to get on top of as much as possible, because if I'm on top of more stuff, especially where my room is concerned, I can get Mum and Michael when they're down to actually help me rearrange my room, and therefore, ergo, have a shooting corner, which I would love to have. To like have my bookshelf in a place where I can get to it, dust it off, and start doing the things I want to do to that. My books are in storage at the moment, and I'm not in a hurry to get them back just because I want things more organised here. I still have to order my other bookshelf, but I'm still doing all the stuff for that. So yeah, I'm just sort of chipping away. That's the usual thing with me, chipping away. I will say, if you make this, don't make a huge one. Making it a thick shake, I think, instead of a frappuccino, gives it a lot more dense body. And also I had lunch before this and I made churros, so I had some churros and stuff. So probably not a good day to be trying to drink a whole milkshake, but you know. It is wonderful though. I'm rather proud of my efforts. I love that. I love it when a plan comes together, even though I've been stressing about it and actively putting it off because I was scared that it wouldn't work the way I wanted it to. Just putting all my stuff into one of the bowls, the bowl that I mixed everything in, that way it's all out of the way and ready just to go into the kitchen to be things to be thrown out and rinsed out and put in the dishwasher. This is a very awkward thing. Like, I'm just drinking a milkshake. I can't imagine doing this and eating like a full meal or something. Like, it's meant to be like eat or drink along with me and have a conversation, and I just feel very awkward today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. That's it. I'm done. Almost empty glass. I'm full as. I'm going to go and have a rest now because it's been a very big day. I will talk to you all soon, my angels and devils. Click like if you enjoyed just kind of eating along with me and watching this and stuff. If you're new here and you're not one of my incredibly amazing, wonderful subscribers, please click that subscribe button. It truly means the world to me, and we would love to have you become a part of our community here. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye!